Gender inequality has been a major challenge in the world since time immemorial. Women are the most affected. For decades, society has created gender norms that have suppressed the rights of women. In some sections of society, a girl child is not allowed to enroll in school but only gets prepared for marriage at a later age.
The women are not taking a very active role in the society because one, they are not given that platform where they have to express themselves.
In many countries, gender norms have been creating disadvantages for women who for many years have tried to fight for fair treatment, and the progress on this has been slow because society continues to be influenced by culture, religion, and other beliefs.
If we can just go back to a girl child has challenges whereby government would produce even condoms supplied to young boys, to men, whilst a girl child has to fend for sanitary towels. These sanitary towels are so expensive. And like in rural areas, these girl children will even fail to go to school because at that time of the month she is menstruating and she can't access any sanitary towel. And already that is a minus for a girl child. So we are not really given a bigger platform. It is our plea that we can look even into that because it's a very critical issue.
Statistics have pointed out that inequality begins at home, and others might argue this fact. But how does a home ignite gender inequality?
We always know that the man is the head of the house. Therefore, as the head of the house, you're supposed to do what he asks you to do. And basically, your say in that house is just, it's not as much as the man, because when the man says this, then it has to go his way. And even, let's say maybe when I was a kid and I'd visit a few of my friends' houses, they'd say that you can't sit on a particular chair because that's their dad's chair. No one else is allowed to sit there. Even the mother is not allowed to sit there. Even when you cook a meal such as chicken, the best parts are supposed to be eaten by the man, not the women and not the children. So yeah, there's just no gender equality here.
I think one of the things that our culture probably doesn't have is the art or the element of individuality. And to keep order, I think in the olden days, they did everything collectively. So they are now saying, as a woman, you're supposed to do this. As a woman, you're supposed to do this. So the moment you deviate, then you have broken the rules, or you've broken this order that has been in existence within the culture. And the moment that they call you, because I know like in Zambia, I've heard of names called like is chitonge, meaning you're a girl that's untaught. So you've gotten into a marriage, but because you've done something, automatically they give you this name, meaning you were not taught well, or you didn't grasp the lessons that you got prior to your marriage. Then they give you this particular name. And I don't think it's right. It's actually wrong, because everything, we can all be similar, but we have our differences and our individuality. And by always probably putting us in one box, you kill even the voices that are supposed to probably rise up or are supposed to provide elements of development or any inventions whatsoever by women. It's a very hard thing, especially in the African culture, to find an African woman who is an inventor of something, because obviously they kill our voices so early. We're supposed to always be following this, there's a herd mentality element in our cultures.
Indeed, promoting gender equality can reduce extreme poverty and hunger and boast shared prosperity for girls and boys, women and men around the world.
In one voice, the world declared, human rights are women's rights, and women's rights are human rights.
Women are not even accepted as human beings. They are treated with injustice and inequality. Women are denied They are neglected, even in the developed countries.
I am from Britain, and I think it is right that I am paid the same as my male counterparts. I think it is right that I should be able to make decisions about my own body.
I will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man. I will not. And the government will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man. Now looking at his watch because apparently a woman's spoken too long.
So I think right now we have the chance to be heard, and that's why we're doing it. We're all doing it because we're asking to try and elicit change.
How do we use this moment to elevate what is happening instead of continually victimize ourselves?
It's our responsibility to make this world a better place. Yes, we play sports. Yes, we play soccer. Yes, we're female athletes, but we're so much more than that.
The women's movement of this world has mellowed. Our issues and our conversation has become issues for men. I get angry when I think about it. No woman should sit down and allow a man to speak about her reproductive rights. Until you've gone through that process, I've come from Africa to tell you you don't qualify.